I'm here to guide you through your self improvement journey. Today's lesson is about eating the frog. Now, you might be asking, what does it mean to eat the frog? Who would want to eat a frog, right? And that's exactly the concept. Imagine this scenario where you're forced to eat a frog, but you also have a nice meal. Like, which one would you do first? Like, would you eat the frog first and then the nice food or the nice dinner? Or would you first eat the nice dinner and then end with eating the frog, the big stinky frog? I personally would choose to eat first the stinky, bad tasting frog to after eat like the good looking dinner and actually not have a bad mouth taste after everything that you eat. And that converts like into action. Like you have small tasks that you need to do and big tasks. And that's something I learned like in back when I was homeschooled. Like you can and that's something I learned in back when I was homeschooled. You have to do the hardest task first because your mind is you have like more mind points at the beginning than if you do it after. Like for example, back when I was homeschooled, I used to do math first because it was the hardest subject. Like kind of because it's the it takes the most mental points to do the math. And like right now, I think it's about 6:30 in the morning. My hardest task is recording this video. So I'm eating the frog right now. And then throughout the day I'm gonna do all the rest of little tasks that I need to do. And I will take away the bad taste or like the you could say the bad taste because you're eating the frog of doing the big task at the beginning. And this is part of like just doing it like the first video, but it's way more focused on doing the biggest task first. Like in you might have many different cases of eating the frog. It comes in most shapes and forms. But like if you're training for a sport, you're eating the frog for you might be warming up, or it might be doing workouts at home to improve your game. But you just have to eat the frog first, like first thing in the morning. I know you might be like, oh yeah, working out, I can't work out in the morning because I've just woken up and all of that. But you can. I used to do it as well, but I've changed it now because I have bigger tasks than working out now. One of which is again recording videos. But now, like translating into like let's say school, like if you have a big assignment, like let's say a 10-page research paper, you have to write the 10-page research paper first and then do the little homeworks. Like you can't just keep putting off the 11-page research paper and just do all the little tasks because it will live in the back of your mind that you need to eat, that you need to do that big research paper. And that's like also how you feel like if you eat the nice meal first and then eat the frog, well, you won't enjoy the nice meal because the frog will just hunt you in the back of your mind like you need to eat me, you need to eat me, you need to eat me. And you will just be thinking of the frog throughout your whole nice meal and you won't enjoy it. So let's say you have a big project coming up soon. Try to work harder on the project and do the small tasks or small assignments later. Like you work hard first on the project, let's say 1 hour, 2 hours on it, and then you dedicate another hour to the small assignments. You have to work on the biggest assignment first because it takes most of your mind points or mind not really mind power, but yeah, it takes away that mind power that you have, and then the rest you can apply to the little tasks. Because if you take most of your mind mind points or mind power for the little task, you won't have enough to work on the big task, and it will just continue to be haunting you. This is something that I didn't do up to like the past year, because back in ninth grade, I had a 10-page Bible research paper, I believe, that I kept putting off. Oh, how do you say it? Uh, just putting it off and leaving it for later. I had like 3 months to work on it, and I ended up doing it in like a week. That took away from my score. Like, yeah, I did get a 87, I believe, on it, but for having 3 months to work on it, that's not a good grade, honestly. I should have gotten at least a 95 on it if I actually worked on it. If I would have eaten the frog and worked on it before doing all the small assignments and just keep putting it off. Sorry, I'm a little sick. But it's also something that comes like with sports. You have to train to be able to enjoy actually playing the sport in a good way. It happened to me with soccer. I did enjoy my trainings, but doing like sit-ups, doing frog jumps, doing drills, doing everything, all of that I didn't like. What I mostly liked from the trainings was going to see my friends. But doing those trainings actually made me enjoy the game better. I used to like train Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I would play on Saturdays. Those Tuesday and Wednesday struggles or drills and all of that I had to do helped me enjoy the games on Saturday because I knew how to play better. I was like the center back in my team, and I used to be like the best defender in the league. No matter which league we played in, I was the best. And it's all thanks mostly to my mom, right? Because she took me to the trainings, but to eating the frog and doing the drills, even though I didn't like them or it made me tired, it made me hurt my legs. I just did it still. And it's the same with volleyball. There's training days that I don't want to train because it's really heavy. We do like sit-ups, we do push-ups, we do laps, we do volleyball is mostly jumping up and down, block in the net, and it's just so tiring because you need to go back, receive, go forward, attack, go back, receive, and around 20 times per drill, and it's just tiring. But it helps you enjoy the game later because that's what helps you grow, the consistency. And that will be a topic for another video. But yeah, you need to do the hard work right now as soon as possible to enjoy it later. It might also come like, and this is a form that I never expected, but like ending relationships or like friendships with people that are making you not grow, or like that are limiting your growth because they're not at the same pace as you. Yeah, it might take a uncomfortable and hard conversation, but if you do it sooner, the faster that you will see the results, like growing. Let's say you have friends that still pull you down into playing video games every single day for hours and hours. You might need to just end those friendships or like distance yourself from those friendships, because those friendships are not truly friendships. You're mostly like friends with the game, and if you talk outside of the game with them, they might not really be your friends at all. They just enjoy your company in the game, but they're not truly your friends. And that uncomfortable conversation will just be, let's say, 1 hour maximum, and then you will see growth. Like if you stop playing the video games, you will see growth in other aspects that you couldn't do before because your friends were pulling you into playing video games and wasting your time there. So just eat the frog. And remember, Jesus Christ loves you. He's the only way to heaven. And do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.